Hi guys, my name is Sylvia Esther. Welcome to my channel, and I'm here to talk about two things. And one of them is about Pokia Sifa, my new single. I don't know whether you watched it, but if you haven't, I'm going to leave a link so that you can listen to it. And please, if you like it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also to subscribe for more, and also leave a comment whether you like it or not. Yeah, it will be highly appreciated. Now about Pokia Sifa, that's one of the things that I would like to talk about. It's been quite a journey, and I remember before I joined my current church, Papa Center, I used to be a praise and worship leader in my previous one, which was our village, ECK church. And I remember one time after praise and worship, an elderly man who was a church elder walked up to me and they were like, "Oh, you should, think about releasing an album, recording songs." And I was like, never, ever, ever in my life. To join which industry? The music industry, the gospel music industry. And I had this bad perception of the gospel industry. And I remember I've shared with quite a number of people that I'd rather be in the praise and worship team and sing songs, other people's songs, rather than being in the industry. I mean, I'm a worshiper. I'm not an entertainer. I'm not, I had all these, bad perception, because even if the music industry was really bad, but by staying away from the music industry, how am I helping? But you see, fast forward, when I moved to Papa Center, we were encouraged to, I use some. Now, when I moved to Center, I also auditioned for praise and worship, and yeah, I got to serve in the praise and worship ministry for quite some time. And while I was serving, our pastor back then, Pastor Sila, used to encourage us, if you're a songwriter, kindly, forward your songs. And funny enough, I had written several songs, and I didn't know where to start, and I didn't know what to do. I actually had gone to a producer, had sourced for a producer, producer, had searched for a producer, and I remember I went to him with a list of like 7 songs, sang to him. Then he looked at me and was like, "Okay, your songs are really nice, but are you ready?" Hey, yani, that guy asked me questions that made me, and yeah, I think, am I really ready? Do I really want to do this? And I'm a person who loves privacy, but then again, my calling does not allow me to stay behind. And I went back. We had even started recording a song. I can remember, because he even, he started like coming up with beats of the songs and stuff like that. And I got really excited, but my excitement at that particular point was, am I really ready for this? And I thought to myself, and I thought, I'm not ready. And one of the things that he just requested me to do, just, join a praise and worship team. And that's what I did. I joined praise and worship team in Papa Center, and yeah, and that is how I got to write, how I wrote for Pokia Sifa and going for the auditions. And yeah, and that is how I got to get the pressure of even recording. I feel somehow I feel like if I didn't join Papa Center, if I never sang, or if I never gave out the song to be sung in church, and if no one had the song, and if people are not asking around like, how can we get the song, maybe I would not have recorded the song. Maybe I don't know, but I feel like whatever pressure that came from people for me to record the song was good pressure. I would say, there's good pressure. So yeah, I'm grateful that the journey of recording the song being my first time has not been easy. I'll share the drama later on this channel, but in the meantime, let's just forget about everything and listen to the song, worship the Lord. And now that's number one. Okay, I see fun. So if you haven't watched the song, as I said earlier, I will leave the link below here. So make sure to listen to the song. Number two, the other thing I would like to do on this channel is to encourage, is to talk about things relating to, holiness and righteousness, walking with God, stuff like that. As born again Christian, sometimes we struggle alone. I have been born again for this will be the 10th year. I'm turning 10 in September here. Yeah, I'll be 10 years old. I got born again September 2010. And yeah, I'll be turning 10 years this. And this journey of salvation, it's not a straight road. It's not straight like this. And to be honest, the moment you get born again, you become part of the body of believers. And we all need each other, And one of the main things that I would want to do with this channel is for us to walk this journey together, to share our struggles, to see how do we overcome these struggles that, we go through every day. Sometimes you slack on reading the word. Sometimes you don't feel like praying. Sometimes you are so mad because whatever is happening in your life and whatever God is saying, they're not related. Like your life is I don't know even how to put it, but you understand. Like your life is the 360, the opposite of whatever the word of God is saying. And I would really want us to work together and encourage each other and uplift each other, challenge each other, rebuke where we have to, but of course with love. Yeah, so those are the two things that we are going to be doing on this channel. We'll expect more music, but also expect more word, and expect us to discuss issues affecting us in the journey of salvation. So make sure to stay tuned. You can also find me on Instagram, on Facebook, Sylvia Esther. I'm going to make sure to leave the links below here. Sylvia Esther Music on Instagram, Sylvia Esther on Twitter, and on Facebook. So until then, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, and let's see where it takes us. So I'm excited to be here, and let's see how it goes. Adios.